Word is yet another incubator malfunction here at the facility. I'm over it, but not all things are bad. From this came good ideas. Let's talk about the 5 reptiles that give live birth. So you don't have to deal with what I'm dealing with, right? Let's go. All right, you guys, coming in at number 5, we got the Amazon Tree Boa, right? And you guys know how I feel about my colors. This animal comes in a wide variety of colors. My homie said, hey Smith, all boas give live birth. I'm not exactly sure how true that is, so I'll put the Amazon Tree Boa on here. Very beautiful animal. And I know when you hear the word boa, at least for those who don't know, you probably think that it's a really, really big snake. This isn't a big snake at all. The Amazon Tree Boa does not get too big at all. Relatively thin-bodied animal also. Like I said, it's probably not the same idea that's sparking when you hear the word boa. It's a very small, thin-bodied animal. A lot of different colors. They come in so many different, I'm not gonna say morphs, just so many different colors. These animals, I think, they take quite a while to gestate their young though. I think it's 7 to 8 months or something like that before you see babies popping out, but they give live birth. So you don't even have to worry about an incubator, which is absolutely amazing, especially when you have issues like I've been having. I don't know well, I do know what's going on. I keep buying these cheap incubators and this isn't going on anymore. Amazon Tree Boas though, absolutely beautiful animal. I will be working with this animal in the future. I don't have any snakes now, but I also like the rosy boa, another beautiful boa that doesn't get too big, relatively small. It's like 3 feet or something like that max. Thin-bodied snake, nothing too big, right? Nothing too crazy. It's not gonna take you 2 people to handle this snake, right? You're not gonna be in any danger when it's feeding time, that type of thing. But Amazon Tree Boas, rosy boa, just all the boa species in general, absolutely beautiful animals. I heard a lot of them give live birth, so this would be something to pay attention to, so you don't have to deal with these issues that I got. Moving along. All right, you guys, coming in at number 4, we have the Kenyan zebra skink. This one surprised me a lot because I keep Kenyan zebra skinks. I got a male and female pair. Was really more concerned with their individual care than as a pair. Was just watching them, getting everything down. Knew the female was gravid. Didn't think that one day I would come to the enclosure and there would just be babies running around. They gave live birth and it was absolutely beautiful. And these animals live in like little groups, so it was cool. It was fine. They were all hanging out. But this is another animal that gives live birth, which is once again awesome. We don't even have to go to the incubator, right? I'm not exactly sure how long it takes. We're gonna find out now. Now it's gonna take the Kenyan zebra skink anywhere from 6 to 8 months to gestate. And then these babies are just gonna be out and running around. Like I said, I knew the female was gravid, but I wasn't really paying too much attention to that. I just wanted to make sure their health was good, that they were eating, and all of this. And then one day I got a pleasant surprise. About 4 or 5 little babies running around. It's absolutely amazing, especially when you're not even expecting it. Kenyan zebra skinks, they give live birth and they do it well. Now moving down the line, coming in at number 3, we got eyelash vipers. Jeez Louise, these are some beautiful animals. You guys know I don't work venomous. I don't work with venomous. I know a lot of people that do. I don't work with venomous, but if I decided to, hands down, I would be breeding eyelash vipers. You guys know how I am about my colors. I love them, and these animals are vivid with oranges and yellows and blues, bright greens. These animals are so beautiful, very aesthetically pleasing to look at too. Just the way that all of their features come together from head to tail. These animals are absolutely adorable and beautiful. Nonetheless, eyelash vipers, man. Like I said, if I decide to get into venomous, this will be one of the venomous reptiles I work with. For one, because they have a more subtle venom. It's not just gonna wreck you as soon as they hit you, right? So there's a little bit of room for a little bit of wiggle room there, right? I'm not gonna just randomly end up off because I made a mistake. Right? I want to stay away from things like that. I also want to work with Gila monsters, but that's a totally different video. Eyelash Vipers also give live birth. Now they say the Eyelash Viper doesn't typically have like a breeding season. They can breed throughout the year at any given time. It's more about health and nutrition, I guess. When they're ready, they're ready. Their gestation period is it's like 6 months. I think it's 5 to 6 months. Let me check. Yeah, we're looking at 5 to 6 months for the gestation period. I can't even talk anymore. What's going on? Beautiful animal, live birth, no incubators. Perfect for me. Let's go. And I also heard that when the Eyelash Viper drops that mixtape, they're dropping 2 to 20 babies on you. So you gotta be ready. But I figured if you're into breeding this species, you probably know what you're getting into. So I really didn't have to say that, but just they're dropping 2 to 20. I know that's a huge gap, but yeah, just be ready. Moving along to number 2, we got the Jackson's Chameleon. Now most chameleons, in fact, lay eggs, not Jacksons. And you know the Jacksons, the males have those horns, those very beautiful animals. They look like little triceratops. They got the 3 horns, the males do. But the females, they're skipping the incubator, bruh. And we're not doing that. We're keeping the eggs with us. They gestate internally. You don't even have to worry about it. And then before you know it, beautiful little Jackson's Chameleons come popping out, armed and ready to go. And this is another animal that you can get in a wide variety of colors. In fact, chameleons, you know how their color game is. I don't have to say that. I'm not gonna be the man to tell you how chameleons' color game work. You know. You can get this animal in a wide variety of colors. Very beautiful animal. Pretty easy to handle in a lot of cases. Easy to breed. And you don't have to worry about the incubator. You can skip that whole process. That all sounds good to me. Look, I know I'm being kind of negative to the incubators lately. I've just been having issues. Some of you guys who got really good incubators probably looking at me like, what is wrong with him? I've been scarred. These little incubators, I'm not doing it no more. We gotta step it up. Anyways, Jackson Chameleons, skipping the incubator. I like that. And you guys, coming in at number 1 is the blue-tongued skink, giving birth to live young. I work with skinks. You guys know I work with African fire skinks. Been breeding them for years. Red-eyed crocodile skinks, breeding them for years. Now we got zebra skinks, we're breeding them. I've never worked with blue tongues, but I put them on the list at number 1 because they are incredibly popular. Very popular in the pet trade. I like more nuanced things, more underground things, things that I don't see a lot, right? I like to work with things that people aren't working with a lot. Blue-tongued skinks are like the ball python in the lizard world. Everybody is working with them, and they're another animal that comes in a whole host of colors. Reds, whites, yellows, and golds, and it's just a beautiful animal. And I had no idea that these animals actually gave live birth. Yeah, you can go ahead and turn the incubator off. Don't even worry about it. They're gonna handle it. And you know, in my case, I need some help there because my incubator's been blowing up left and right. Now it's gonna take your female about 4 to 4.5 months to cook, and she's gonna be dropping anywhere from 5 to 20 beautiful, young, healthy babies. Once again, ready to go day 1. I love live birth. And a lot of these are just suggestions to kind of help you out if you are dealing with some of the same issues I'm having. I'm not gonna be having this issue no more. We're going professional with our incubator. I'm not doing this mess no more. But these are, like I said, just a couple suggestions in case you were having issues, or maybe you want to just move into breeding animals that give live birth, doing something different. Who knows, right? But these are 5 animals that give live birth. It's gonna take it easy on you. Make it easy on you. Lord knows we need all the help we can get. I'm your boy Smith. This is All Things Living. I'm out.